What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at you with another video, man. And today I'm going to talk about some of the early games. You had the Carolina Panthers beating the New York Giants 33-31. You had the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 30-14. And you also had the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Atlanta Falcons 41-17, man. Man, the New York Giants, I don't think, I got to look to see if this ever happened in NFL history where you had one team that lost a game 2 years in a row to a team that made a 60-plus yard field goal as time expired. Graham Gano, man, he kicked the shit out of that ball, bruh. Like, knocked it right on through for the Panthers to get the 33-31 win, man. And Eli was out there again. Now, granted, later in the game, Eli got it going, man. After he threw his second pick, Eli started getting it going, man. He started moving the ball, getting the ball down the field and doing great. Before that, man, Eli was once again looking like he had to hang it up. And for a little while, he looking like they was going to have to put Odell Beckham at quarterback, man, after he threw the touchdown pass to Saquon Barkley. But yeah, the Giants got some weapons, man. They got weapons. They got Barkley. They got Beckham. They got Shepard. Even Russell Shepard, Sterling Shepard, even Russell Shepard had a nice game today. But, defense, they didn't get it done on defense today, man. Cam Newton had a solid game. Christian McCaffrey had a really good game. Curtis Samuel even got in the end zone, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, the Giants, bro, is like, hey, 60-yard field goals do y'all in, man. Like, they just do. My Eagles got one last year with Jake Elliott, a 61-yarder. This year, Graham Gano put one in, 63-yarder. But, man, I must say, Elliott one kind of got over just a little bit. Gano kicked the shit out of that ball, bruh. So, the New York Giants fall to 1-4 before my Eagles head over there on a Thursday night. You know what I'm saying? The Carolina Panthers coming off a bye improved to 3-1. Then you had probably the biggest early game of the day. The Kansas City Chiefs beating the Jacksonville Jaguars 30-14. Patrick Mahomes, he threw his first pick today. He played solid, you know what I'm saying? He was really solid out there, moving the ball, hitting his receivers. But it wasn't a great game, Kansas City Chiefs defense played great, man. With the exception, Blake Bortles just, I don't know what it is, man. He'll have a really good game, then he'll just have a shitty game. But, the Jaguars really believe in him, man. But to be honest, man, to get off his back a little bit, they are missing Leonard Fournette, even though T.J. Yeldon plays solid. They are missing Marquise Lee, and they don't have no true number one receiver over there. DJ Chalk had a couple of long catches. Keenan Cole, he have his moments. Moncrief ain't really all that, to be honest. So the tight end was a no-show today. He got to play better, and he got to stop throwing. He had 4 interceptions today, and we know how it is with Bortles, man. He going to have one game where he look really good. Then he going to have about 2 or 3 where he just ain't that good at all. But, man, Jacksonville need to get this man more weapons, though, man. Besides, I know Fournette hurt, but they need wide receivers and a tight end over there, man. Because I'm at the same time looking at this game, and I'm like, Bortles at times really suck, but it's who would look great out there with those weapons at his disposal? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, the Kansas City Chiefs, man, they undefeated, man. They 5-0 and they rolling, man, heading into a huge Sunday night game next week at the New England Patriots. Then you had the Pittsburgh Steelers beating the Atlanta Falcons, man, 41-17. Big Ben got his groove back. He had an ugly interception at the end of the half, trying to force it to Antonio Brown. But in that second half, man, him and that Antonio Brown connection looked like it finally started back heating up, you know what I'm saying? James Conner had a huge game today. He ain't no Le'Veon Bell, don't get me wrong, but, man, he was Le'Veon Bell-esque out there today. He even was catching the ball, you feel me? And, defensively, man, they got a lot of sacks on Matt Ryan, man. And as far as the Falcons, man, you know, it's just a rough season for him. Not only with the injuries, you know, but I mean, Matt Ryan just, I don't know what's up with him, man. He's just not that accurate, man. And for Julio Jones to not get a catch till what, like the fourth quarter, for him to still not have a touchdown on the season, I mean, that's crazy, man. You know, I know they miss Deion Jones, they miss Keanu Neal, Ricardo Allen, but offensively, man, to put up 17 points, like Devontae Freeman came back today, man. You know, I know he ain't fully healthy like he normally would be, but to have a monster like Julio Jones, man, and him to not have no touchdowns, man. Calvin really didn't do much today. Austin Hooper, I think, had the most catches for them today. You know, it looked like it's a rough season for Atlanta, man. Atlanta just looked like it's one. Teams go through it every once in a while. They just have a season where just don't nothing go right for them. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like that's the type of season the Atlanta Falcons gonna have this year, man. Cause yeah, they need to figure out something, man. And they also need to figure out how to get Julio Jones in his end zone, man. I mean, Steve Sarkisian, man, honestly, I think this is going to be his last year there. I know the last 2 weeks at home, they put up points against Cincinnati. They put up points against the Saints. You know, yeah, I know they've been putting up points, man, but this offense just don't look like it's what's up right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't look what's up. I think they're going to have a new offensive coordinator for Steve Sarkisian next year, man. But with that, man, that's all I got for y'all right now, man. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go and give me a subscribe, man. I'm going to have NFL content throughout the season, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.